well, we continue to watch with great interest the meteorological weather bomb, an area of low pressure that luckily for us here in the UK we're going to miss out on the strongest winds. The reason being is that stubborn area of high pressure that's been so dominant across the continent will be strong enough to deflect that area of low pressure to the northwest of Scotland. So while the system itself deepens some 50 millibars within a 36-hour period, rapidly deepening quite a rare event really. We don't often see this type of event. It happens maybe once every 2 or 3 years. Chris Fox of the BBC was doing the shipping forecast this morning. I don't know how many times he mentioned across areas, waters surrounding Scotland, of severe gales, storm force 10 or even hurricane force 12 winds. Now it's amazing to think that this area of low pressure expected to drop to 943 in millibars, comparable to a powerful Cat 3 hurricane. That system is going to remain offshore despite the fact that we're going to see winds probably in excess of 80, perhaps 90 miles per hour, and it really is a saving grace, so to speak, that we see this area of high pressure dominating Europe. That's going to keep this system off our shores. So instead of seeing 100-mile-an-hour winds probably across Scotland, we're going to be seeing those winds of in excess of 80 to 90 miles an hour. Across Scotland tonight we're going to see heavy rain. Winds are going to pick up the gale force across the central belt. As the system moves to the northeast quite rapidly, we're going to see the winds start to veer more towards the west and then northwest as the system approaches the northern coast. What that means is, instead of highs today of 11 to 14 Celsius, very, very balmy for this time of year, we're going to be seeing highs of 5 to 7 Celsius tomorrow. Combine that with gale force winds, that means you can correlate that rail field temperature, the wind chill, down to close to freezing tomorrow. So a real shock to the system. We've not been used to that, folks. It's been one of the warmest Novembers on record here in the UK. Looking ahead into Sunday, it looks as if another area of low pressure, one that might get slightly closer to Scotland, will reinforce the wet and windy conditions across the northern half of the UK. As for England and Wales, we're going to be seeing, partial sunshine at times, cloud, showers, breezy conditions, but the majority of the weather is going to be confined more towards the Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland and across Scotland. Again, the focus of those strongest winds will be out with the populated areas. So parts of the Outer Hebrides and the western, northwest Highlands, that's where you're going to see the strongest wind gusts. But certainly tonight, be sure that your windows will probably be rattling. Those south and western facing windows will probably be rattling, as well as that wind battering off the windows as well. Hope you hunker down tonight. You're warm and safe wherever you are. Have a good one. Bye bye.